Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Brave Exodus video, and this has been requested by some viewers. You want to know what is the best Clash of Wills equipment, and if you don't know what Clash of Wills equipment is, let's go ahead and look at it. So you go to shop, you go to Clash of Wills exchange shop, and you don't have to have anything to even look at them. You can, even if you don't have any of the currency, at least you can look at them. So the first one, I definitely recommend going for the Celestial Garb of Will first. Because, you know, a lot of units can equip clothes, right? So it's pretty easy. It's a lot easier to then. I mean, this was the first batch, but now every unit can equip helmets. So very similar to Dark Visions. When you buy the equipment and you want to get more of them, you have to go to the next stage. It's very similar to this. You have to buy every single one of these, even to this one right here, and then once you see it starts getting to 1,000 or 500, then you can start equipping into those colored versions that you may see some of your friend units be having. So the one that I recommend for sure is going to be the one that I have right here. So Magister's Esoterica. The names are all confusing. I wish they were a little more easier to understand. But it's the yellow one. This one you would want, especially as a new player. You really want to have that chain material. So I'll show you what it is in actuality. It's this right here, and I have the upgrade. You can upgrade it eventually when you do more Clash of Wills, but right now you're not gonna just pretend this +1 doesn't exist for you. So 160 attack magic, so it goes for physical or magical units, and you get morale. And you get that chain limit boost, so TDH units typically have 100%. Now some global units already have another 100% if you get them to EX2, sometimes EX3, or the rest team are. But it's still nice to have because, you know, in Clash of Wills you're going to be getting a lot of DPS. So some Clash of Wills you may have 3-4 DPS in that one Clash of Wills, and not all of them are going to be, you know, having that passive. So you want to go ahead and get this. And that's that. So that's the first one I would recommend. The second one I recommend for sure is going to be the rings. Both rings you can get both rings. So this one I would not get first. I would go ahead and get the yellow ring first. Of course, it's not going to show up when I want it to, but there it is. It's the same thing as the clothes, as the chain cap material on it, but it's very useful for new players especially. And like I said, there's another ring you're going to be able to get as soon as you progress through Clash of Wills anyways. So it's not like you're going to lose out. You're going to get another ring, and that one I recommend getting is the one that I have equipped on you right now. This gives you a lot of stats. 200 flat attack, magic, defense, and spirit. Pretty nice. And then on top of that, I believe this can be upgraded, and I haven't upgraded yet, but pretty good as well. So those are the ones you should be focusing on the most. I think the ones you should be avoiding, I'm not saying it's bad in a way, quote unquote bad, but I feel like the vests or chainmail, whatever you want to call them, is the weakest of the bunch. I feel like you can go and get, you know, those rings and the clothes much more than getting these. This is like the last thing you should focus on, other than other than this too. Now there is some nice things that they've updated. They've progressively updated some of these in here, but I still would recommend for you to get the Dancer's Celestial Diadem of Will. It's a lot of words there, but it allows you to be 100% provocable. As soon as you equip it, you don't have to have anything on. You don't have to equip anything else. Just equip this, and you're already 100% provoke, and that's pretty useful on some units like Sylvia, for example, the New Vision version. So it's a very good item to get as well. So that's definitely one you would want to get as well. And now let's talk about the helmet or crown, whatever you want to call it. Their helmets. So at this point you may not want to get the yellow crown. You may want to start getting towards the stat ones, which I believe is the rulers one. I believe it's called rulers. I think it's this one. I usually look on the wiki for these because it doesn't allow you. That's why it's so confusing for a lot of people. I'm sure why I'm getting a lot of questions for this, because you can't click on this. Like, I'm hard clicking it and it goes away. So tap for more info, but like there's no info here. So this is all terrible. They should really make it so you can click on the items before you buy them in the game instead of having to look in the wiki, right? Because a lot of you guys are playing on this on your phone, not an emulator. So you should be able to just click on more info and it should tell you, oh, this is what this does. But you really want to focus on getting this one that I've got here, the one that the Magistrate Estakara, which is the chain cap, or you can go for rulers for more stats. This one gives stats. These are the ones gives killers and things, but it's like, and yeah, they buff them, but I still feel like those other ones are just slightly better, because killers you can build, but you can't get, you know, flat stats and things. And like I said, the vest should probably be the last one you should be focusing on, in my opinion. And I would give advice on this Clash Wolves shop, but this is only going to stay here for a certain period of time. But so I guess that's good for you guys. I don't know that. Make sure to spend these before the end of the season because they will be going away. So they will expire. So make sure you're spending all your Obnixious drops because it'll be the next thing afterwards. There'll be a new shop after this season. So the best bet you could have is getting some of these equipment materials instead of the units. I feel like the units are always kind of just whatever. I mean, Crusting is still fine. Don't get Poppy though. I mean, there's still Kaito. So if you're like a really new player, but you can somehow get to level 99, there are some units in now you could get. Vaughn, Lulu, Kaito, Crusting. I feel like these top 4 are okay to get, but remember, they're not going to stay forever. They're going to go away. They're going to put in a new batch of characters after that. And your best bet, in my opinion, is going to be this stuff here, because they've been doing these recently for a while now, and some things that give killers and things. And you really want to avoid, I mean, this all looks really nice down here, but really, you should only be spending your Obnixious drops at the very end of the season when you don't have anything left to exchange for these or for these. Then you would go down here and then you would get this stuff. Don't buy this stuff right away. I know how tempting it is, but that's what they want you to do. They want you to go right there and get all that stuff, so then you don't have enough maybe to get some of these right away and things like that, so that's what you want to focus on. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, if I missed something, but I think I was pretty thorough with what you should be focusing on for Clash of Wills. I don't think there's anything else you should be worrying about. And don't fret. You may be in a Discord, or you may have it in like a Facebook friend group, and you may see all your friends have all these points, like, and that's not even a lot. 6.7k is not even that much, but you might see them have like a huge amount, and you might be saying, I need to get that amount. No, you don't. Just take your time. Just get to level 99 if you're a new player. Just trying to see if you can even beat 99, or just however high you can get, and then progressively you're going to be able to build up your account, get more characters, max them out, get more EX levels, do the shard dungeon, things of that nature. You should be able to do those kind of things. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, thank you guys very much for watching. Appreciate you as always. And hopefully the next part of the anniversary will be, you know, getting a little bit up in there and hype and things like that, because it's a little on the downside, but we're going to try and keep up the hype a little bit. We're going to wait and see how it is until the very end. And if it's still the way that it is right now until the very end, then I'll speak up about it. But we're going to hold off a little bit. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to keep saying it because I really like this. I like how this guy came out, and hope you guys will enjoy it too. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.